What's up, everyone? I am Jamie with threelittlegoats.com, and it is a Saturday, which means I'm bringing back Soapy Saturday. I haven't made soap all summer just because, if you don't know, I work out of a shed that we converted into my office. I have a video tour, the whole process of building it and all that. But living in Arkansas in the summertime, it gets really, really hot here, even with the AC blowing. And we get really high humidity, which makes it really hard for soaps to dry out. So I decided this summer I wasn't going to make any soaps. And come fall, when the weather started to cool down and the humidity dropped, I was going to get back in it and just make as many soaps as I could until I can't make it anymore. So that's what we're doing. We're kicking off soaping season. And today we're going to start off with a Margarita lime soap. I did some lotions and some whipped sugar scrubs for the farmer's market in this fragrance, and they all sold out. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and make a soap with this fragrance as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, y'all, it is officially fall, which means it's time to start making soap again. I've mentioned it in pretty much all the soap making videos I've been making for this year. I don't tend to soap in the summertime here in Arkansas just because it's very hot in my office and it's very humid here in the summertime. So getting bars to cure out here in my office is really hard. So I decided last year that I'm only going to be making my soaps in the fall, winter, and some of the spring. I'm sorry if you hear weird noises because it is fall, so the goats are in rut, so the boys are outside singing to each other. So if you pick up some weird noises in the background, it's not ghosts, it's my weird goats. Alright, so I've already got some kaolin clay, my goat milk powder, and my beer powder in here, and I'm just going to add some of this oil to my micas. And this is just my preference on how I like to do it. You can put your micas directly into your batter. I've always done it this way, and it's the way I like to do it. So for this soap, we are using a fragrance from Crafter's Choice, like normal, and it is Margarita Lime. I made some lotions and some bubbling sugar scrub for the farmer's market this year in this fragrance, and it was by far my most popular scent. So I figured I'm going to make some soap out of that scent. So I've got my handy dandy mixer. I probably should check my temps. We're at about 88 for my oils. And about, well, we're still kind of warm for my live water. But I mean, it's still warm here. Thankfully, we're only doing 2 colors, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But I'm going to get these powders incorporated in, and then we'll get started. Alright, so now we're going to add in our live water solution. And I'm going to just bring this to a very light trace. So I'm going to pour off about half of my mix. Oh, those boys. They cannot wait until they get by the girls. It's just funny how they practice singing to each other, and it's so loud, but it's so funny. I'm just going to mix this in by hand, see if I like the color, and see if I need to add any more. I think I want to add a little bit more. So using lime green mojito from Crafter's Choice, and the one that I put in there originally that I had mixed had a little bit of green, I think, what was it, when I put it in there? I put green oxide in there, yeah, just to darken it up a little bit. But I think I want it just a smidgen more green, you know? And see, when you put in powders like this, you gotta stick blend it and make a mess. So that's why I try to avoid it. But we're gonna stick blend it because I need it to be just a little bit thicker anyway. better. Alright. Okay. Now this is supposed to play nice in cold process soap. You will see. So we're going to give it a quick mix by hand. And if I need to stick blend it, I will, but hopefully I won't. So I'm just going to do an in the pot swirl with this. And I'm going to save a little bit for the top. Alright, and we're just going to pour it in. Alright, so I'm going to let this thicken up just a little bit more and then we'll pour the extra on top and finish it off. Alrighty, so we have thickened up a little bit. So now I'm just going to kind of plop what's left over here onto the side. Kind of looks like baby food. Hopefully it brightens up a little bit, but it is what it is. So that's the thing with greens. You never really know what you're gonna get until it's hardened and cured. Ooh, I tell you, it is so hot. You can see the sweat in my gloves right now. It is so hot in here. Alright, so I'm just going to take some coarse salt. I'm just gonna sprinkle it on the top. Alrighty. Now we're gonna give it a spritz. And I'm going to oven process this. I oven process all of my soaps. If you've been around for a while and watched my previous soap making videos, I will always link the why I oven process and how I oven process down in the description box below. But I will see you guys on the best day ever, soap cutting day. Alright, y'all, it is my favorite day. It is soap cutting day. Now, these few batches that I've done the last few days have not been my finest work. I haven't made soap in a very long time, and for some reason just things didn't go right. You can't really tell. Well, maybe you can on camera. It looks like I may have just gotten a partial gel. We won't really know until we open her up, so I guess we need to just go ahead and do it and assess the damage. So it's lined up. I'm laying it on its sides because I don't want the salt that's on the top to run through it. So let's give her a cut. Alright. So let's see what we got. Oh, no, not bad. Not bad at all. So we did not get a partial gel, which is good. I won't have to fix these. Now the green will darken up as it cures a little bit, but I am happy with it. So I'll see you guys in the outro. Alright, so that is the soap for today. If you like soaping videos, be sure to subscribe for those. They'll be coming out. I think I'm going to do them every other Saturday, but we will still be putting out our regular scheduled Tuesday vlog videos where you see all of our animals and all of our homesteading projects. So if you're interested in those as well, be sure to subscribe for those as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!